Hi there, Zam here for NerdTube. These are my thoughts and spoilers of episode 1, 2, and 3 of PeaceMaker. Now, with over 2 hours of content to talk about, it's very hard for me to give a play-by-play analysis of everything that's happened during the course of these first 3 episodes. But I will tell you how I feel about this show. And straight off the bat, how I feel about this show is that I love it. This show is a breath of fresh air that we've needed probably since The Boys. This show is an adult-orientated show, something we're never really going to get from Disney. Disney stuff is very milquetoast, very family orientated, and it's really good to see something different for a change, especially by somebody who's also known to be a bit of a milquetoast character himself, and that's John Cena. For the last 20 years, he's been playing this kid-friendly persona within the WWE, doing Make-A-Wish Foundation and selling lots of t-shirts. So for him to play this type of character, which he's already played before, but to really go into this level of depth, which is what we're seeing in these first 3 episodes, is absolutely fantastic. Cena is a born entertainer. He has many strings to his bow, and he's really good at playing despicable characters, and I'm really happy to see him give that performance as the Peacemaker. He kind of reevaluates his life, and he's kind of reborn at the beginning of episode 1. Coming out of hospital from what occurred during Suicide Squad, he has a chance to think of who he's going to be, because he speaks to a janitor just before he leaves the hospital, and his janitor tells him, look, we think you're a white supremacist. You've killed more ethnic minorities than you have killed white people, and this gives John Cena's character a chance to sink. So this reevaluation comes into play, plus we kind of get an idea of why he's a bit of a racist, so to speak, because his dad is a racist. His dad's a proper racist. His dad is a white dragon, and he was called that when his dad was in jail during the course of these first 3 episodes. His dad was wrongfully imprisoned, by the way, but when he's in jail, he's absolutely admired by the other racists in jail, and he gets Nazi salutes thrown at him, and all these white supremacists are actually kneeling to him. So we'll find out more about his dad, I guess, in later episodes. I'm sure he'll have a conflict with his dad as well, considering John Cena's character doesn't come across as a racist at all. Yeah, and I'm very much liking that, because once again, he's reevaluating his life. Definitely got some of that QAnon right-wing mindset in him when it comes to conspiracy theories and, fake news and all that sort of bollocks these dickheads believe in. But nevertheless, I'm sure he will have a character arc during the course of this season, where he might not necessarily change his persona too much, but he might know the difference between right and wrong to a degree. He's still under the control of Argus. He never was not under the control, even though he thought he escaped from them after leaving the hospital. He still had that chip in his head, and that chip in his head is not only a tracker, it will blow him up. It will blow his brains out, that is, to be more precise, if he doesn't take orders from Argus. So he still has to listen to them and obey them. And we meet some characters from Argus, from Suicide Squad, who transferred over like Cena has, as well as a couple of new characters too. One of them being this young lady who happens to be Amanda Waller's daughter. So we understand why she's in this group, because she doesn't feel like she belongs, but now it makes sense, the nepotism angle as well. And Amanda Waller is in this show very briefly, but it's good to see her, because when it comes to Argus, she's one of the first names you think of. We also have another character as well who's like a male version of Amanda Waller too, but let's not talk about him too much, because for me he's yet to develop his character and I don't know anything about him. We have the vigilante Adrian Chase in this as well. He's somebody who considers himself to be John Cena's best friend. I keep calling him Cena, maybe I should be calling him the Peacemaker, but you know what I mean. And he's never revealed his face to the Peacemaker. So even though he considers himself to be the best friend of the Peacemaker, Peacemaker himself doesn't know what he looks like. We have a mission as well for the Peacemaker, and that is to kill a particular senator. We find that later on there's more to this senator than meets the eye. But initially this senator is just some sort of Greenpeace loving, wants to take climate change seriously sort of persona. And John Cena's character, being who he is happy to kill a guy like that. But when it comes to his motto of he's willing to kill, as many men, women and children as possible for the name of peace, that got put into question, so to speak. That was up for debate, because at one particular point he has to do some assassinations, and he just doesn't have it in him to kill the women and children in this assassination, even though he's been ordered to as well. but his mate Vigilante happily does it. Vigilante happily kills the wife and the 2 children of the senator that Peacemaker was supposed to kill. And before he had the chance to kill the senator, we have Judo Master come into the scene. He's this character on my right, who's wearing the green. He looks like a green pea, so to speak. And this guy is able to kick ass. He's this tiny guy as well, probably just over 5 foot tall, but he's able to kick a lot of ass. And that was a little bit of a theme in these first couple of episodes, first 3 episodes for sure, of people who look underpowered but have a lot more strength to them than meets the eye. And regarding this senator, well, there's more to him than meets the eye. Eventually, he does get his brains blown out after a torture scene. And a fly comes out of his head. Sorry, not a fly, a butterfly. This Project Butterfly is a word that gets flown around, a couple of words that get flown around during the course of the first 3 episodes. And we kind of get an idea maybe what it is. And it looks like it could be some sort of mind control device of a butterfly inside a human's head, telling them what to do. Now, this could be similar to, the starfish thing regarding mind control from the Suicide Squad. So it could be an extraterrestrial force or whatever. But we also find out that this Project Butterfly happens to be inserted into millions of people all across the globe. So we'll find out more, I guess, in further episodes. But definitely these first 3 episodes was a fantastic setup. Really good dialogue between the characters, lots of swearing, lots of gross out moments as well, lots of laugh out moments as well. This show is brilliant, and I can't wait to see more. Props to HBO Max for this show. They are doing some good content now regarding DC, and I can't wait to see the next episode of the Peacemaker. Let me know what you think. I thought this is fantastic. I'm going to give this all 3 episodes in one go a 9 out of 10. This is what I want when it comes to the content of superheroes. I'm happy with some of the more family orientated stuff, but we need more adult orientated stuff. It's just as important. Treat adults like adult and give us some stuff that us adults can appreciate, and this is definitely along those lines. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube. We are the greatest YouTube channel you never heard of. Take care and bye bye.